Yo, what is up everyone? This is OJ over here from PlayerEssence and welcome to the Nintendo NX. No, I switch it up on you guys. Welcome to the Nintendo Switch info dump and of course my own personal thoughts on the device, what I think it does good, what I think it does bad, and then some. But I do want to first and foremost say I was 100% wrong on this. I have no problem with admitting it. I'm being very humble about the situation. I was wrong, and definitely Eurogamer, Emily, and a lot of other people that were saying what this device is going to be were obviously right. So I was 100% wrong, but I am ready to talk about this device and kind of just go over what I think, just the Nvidia chip that's going to be in there, the press release, also how Nintendo is classifying this as a home console first and why I think that they are, and of course third-party games that are coming to this system. So let's go ahead and get right into the press release of it. Quotations. Nintendo provided the first glimpse of its new home gaming system and revealed that it's called Nintendo Switch. In addition to providing single and multiplayer thrills at home, the Nintendo Switch system also enables gamers to play the same title wherever, whenever, and with whomever they choose. The mobility of a handheld is now added to the power of a home gaming system to enable unprecedented new video game playstyles. At home, Nintendo Switch rests in a Nintendo Switch dock that connects the system to the TV and lets you play with family and friends in the comfort of your living room. By simply lifting Nintendo Switch from the dock, the system will instantly transition to a portable mode, and the same great gaming experience that was being enjoyed at home now travels with you. The portability of Nintendo Switch is enhanced by its bright high-definition display. It brings the full home gaming system experience with you to the park, on the airplane, in a car, or to a friend's apartment. Gaming springs into action by removing detachable Joy-Con controllers from either side of Nintendo Switch. One player can use a Joy-Con controller in each hand, two players can each take one, or multiple Joy-Con can be employed by numerous people for a variety of gameplay options. They can easily click back into place or be slipped into a Joy-Con grip accessory mirroring a more traditional controller. Or, if preferred, the gamer can select an optional Nintendo Switch Pro controller to use instead of the Joy-Con controllers. Furthermore, it is possible for numerous people to bring their Nintendo Switch systems together to enjoy local multiplayer face-to-face. Nintendo Switch allows gamers the freedom to play however they like, said Reggie Fils-Aimé, President and CEO of Nintendo of America. It gives game developers new abilities to bring their creative visions to life by opening up the concept of gaming without boundaries. Alright, moving on to the Nvidia making the chip for the system. Nvidia did release a press release for the Nintendo Switch. The first thing to know about the new Nintendo Switch home gaming system, it's really fun to play. With great graphics, loads of game titles, and incredible performance, the Nintendo Switch will provide people with many hours of engaging and interactive gaming entertainment. But creating a device so fun required some serious engineering. The development encompasses 500 man-years of effort across every facet of creating a new gaming platform. Algorithms, computer architecture, system design, system software, APIs, game engines, and peripherals, they all had to be rethought and redesigned for Nintendo to deliver the best experience for gamers, whether they're in the living room or on the move. A console architecture for the living room and beyond. Nintendo Switch is powered by the performance of a custom Tegra processor. The high-efficiency scalable processor includes an Nvidia GPU based on the same architecture as the world's top-performing GeForce gaming graphics card. Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch gaming experience is also supported by fully custom software, including revamped physics engine, new libraries, advanced game tools and libraries. Nvidia additionally created new gaming APIs to fully harness this performance. The newest API, NVN, was built specifically to bring lightweight, fast gaming to the masses. Gameplay is further enhanced by hardware-accelerated video playback and custom software for audio effects and rendering. We've optimized the full suite of hardware and software for gaming and mobile use cases. This includes custom operating system integration with the GPU to increase both performance and efficiency. Nvidia gaming technology is integrated to all aspects of the new Nintendo Switch home gaming system, which promises to deliver a great experience to gamers. I do want to comment on one thing that I actually really like that they said about this. where it was in the second to last paragraph here, gaming and mobile use cases. This includes custom operating system integration with the GPU to increase both performance and efficiency. So I like where that is going, which could bleed over into the actual operating system of this device, how fast it is, what type of features that it does support. So that's good to hear on that at least. So here's just a sample of some of the partners that are partnering with Nintendo Switch to develop games on it. As far as third-party developers go, we have 505 Games, Activision Publishing, Arc System Works, Atlas, Audio Kinetic, Autodesk, Bandai Namco, Bethesda, Capcom, Codemasters, Cry Middleware, DNA, Electronic Arts, Epic Games, Firelight Technologies, From Software, Frozen Byte, Game Trust, Grasshopper Manufacturer, Gung Ho Online, Hamster Corporation, Havoc, Inti Creates, Koei Tecmo Games, Konami Digital Entertainment, Level 5, Marvelous, Maximum Games, Nippon Ichi Software, Partly Bit, is it Parody Bit? There we go, Parody Bit, Platinum Games, Rad Game Tools, Rico Choku, Sega Games, Silicon Studio Corporation, Spike Chunsoft, Square Enix, Starbreeze Studios, Take-Two Interactive, Telltale Games, THQ Nordic, Tokyo RPG Factory, TT Games, Ubisoft, Unity Technologies, Warner Bros. Interactive, Web Technology Corp. So a lot of different publishers there. We have to wait and see what they actually are bringing to the system. It seems to be like a lot of their other tiered games. We saw NBA, we saw Skyrim from the actual event, the preview trailer. So we have to wait and see how that turns out, but I'll talk about that in a bit. And I want to talk about what Nintendo is branding the system as a home console first and foremost, which is very interesting considering how they showed it off in today's trailer. So here's their full statement based on the Nintendo Switch and going forward how the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U are going to be supported. Nintendo Switch is a home gaming system first and foremost. We have made no announcement regarding the future of the Nintendo 3DS. Obviously, with sales at almost 60 million 3DS portables worldwide, there's still a huge hunger for new games such as Pokemon Sun and Moon, and there are many more games in the pipeline. We have nothing to announce about the production status of the Wii U. We announced in April 2016 that as we prepared for the launch of the Nintendo Switch in March of 2017, Nintendo will ship 800,000 Wii U hardware units to the global market for the fiscal year. As a result, the inventory of Wii U hardware at retail will become harder and harder to find. We encourage anyone who wants a Wii U to communicate with their preferred retail outlet to monitor availability. So do want to talk about this and kind of my overall impressions and thoughts. Once again, I was 100% wrong on this one, guys, so I'm definitely going to take it like a champ. I was 100% wrong, and I'm interested to see how this system develops. That being said, the Wii U is obviously dead, and this seems to be like just a really good version of a Wii U, which I thought Nintendo wouldn't do because they said that they're not building the next version of the Wii or Wii U, but this definitely seems like an evolution of the Wii U. Now, the one thing that I see that they're really trying to stress is that this is a home console, despite them showing off a lot of portable stuff with it, and I think I know why, because here's the thing, guys, it's not operating like a Wii U. The Wii U, in some cases, were pretty much like the system then and there all the time. The gamepad was always on for a lot of games, or it mirrored it. Now, it's not the same with this Nintendo Switch thing. When you put it into the dock, obviously you can't see the screen. The system has to do something. It shuts down, not shuts down completely, but it goes on standby. There's something going on to where it's better for the system when it's docked and you play it on the TV, to where it's maybe optimal for home. And I think that's why Nintendo is saying first and foremost it's a home system, because performance might be best when you sit down and play it on your TV and the screen's not showing, and the system can pretty much develop or work towards everything towards being a home device. Whereas when you take it on the go, obviously the type of fluidity with graphics that they're trying to do with games like Skyrim and all that, it might be tough to run that and actually have decent battery life running it exactly how it runs when you dock that thing with a power source connected. That's just what I'm thinking. I don't know that for sure, but to me that just spells why they're trying to say, hey, it's more of a home console first and foremost than anything else, because you're probably going to get the best experience when you play it on the home console or you play it at home docked, and then when you take it on the go you'll have that experience as well, but maybe the battery life isn't that great, maybe it's downgraded a little bit, I don't really know, but it seems to me like they're trying to really push like, hey, you want to get the most out of this system, gonna have to dock that thing and play it. Otherwise they wouldn't be saying this is a home console first and foremost. But once again, we have to see when the system actually comes out and they release more details on portable mode versus the home console docked mode. But that's just my opinion on that. As far as the actual third-party games and stuff announced for it, we just have it's tough because the thing about this system is that it's obviously weaker than PS4 and Xbox One. Nintendo is pushing this thing as a home console. Obviously they got better tools, they got the APIs, and they got all this stuff to make it, as far as porting games, easier. Unreal Engine 4 is going to be supported on this, so there's going to be stuff that's there. They have the optional Wii U Switch Pro controller. I would love to see a bundle with that controller in there so everyone has that controller, so they don't have to use those detachable Joy-Con controllers. I don't like those. Those are too small. I don't like Wii Remote by its side, and those seem smaller than the Wii Remote on its side, and I don't like playing games with that, so I'm definitely not going to like playing games with two Joy-Con Wii Remote type of controllers. But it doesn't seem like these have motion control built into them, and I didn't see Nintendo use the touchscreen much in there. They really wanted to emphasize and focus using controllers to actually play the game. Now there might be touchscreen controls in some of these games, who knows, but it really just seems like they're trying to emphasize and get away from maybe the faults of the Wii U. Holding the system with one hand, or at least the gamepad with one hand, and pressing was kind of awkward, and they're just trying to say, hey, you want to make sure that you have tactile feel when you play this. I don't know if any of you guys noticed that. They're focused on all games to where you use some type of control input device to play it, in addition to the actual Pro Switch controller. And I'm glad that it's going to come with that controller. It looks pretty nice. It looks like a Pro controller, but they've revamped it a little bit. It looks a little different. I like the look of the system as far as the finish, like the matte black finish. That's really cool. But overall, I do have some concerns. I do have some concerns about the third-party support. Like once PS4 Pro and once Xbox Scorpio get going, like, are developers really going to support this much weaker system? Is this going to be the only thing Nintendo has for us for the foreseeable future, being a weaker device? That's something that I am a little concerned about. I'm also concerned about those Joy-Con controllers. I just don't think those are going to be something that many people say, oh yeah, this is the way that I want to play the game. And I would love to see like a bundle with a good Pro controller built into there, so people don't have to go out and buy another one. Then you have some people saying, oh, these Joy-Con controllers suck, and it falls into some type of gimmick or some type of thing that could happen with the Wii U. Now, don't get me wrong, guys. There's a lot of great stuff that I can see other people like about this. It's not necessarily the concept for me as much, because I would like a more powerful home console, because I'm going to be playing this thing in home console dock mode most of the time, so I would like to see more power put into the console. But at the same time, I can see why this can appeal to a lot of different people out there. And the name is much better than Wii U. That's just 100% fact. People are talking about Nintendo Switch. It's simple, it's easy, and it makes sense. You switch to this, you switch it to portable. I mean, I have to give them credit for naming it Nintendo Switch, because for their concept, it works. It works for their concept. Like Xbox One, PS4, I mean, those make sense too, but Nintendo Switch, you put it there, you switch back and forth. That's what they want you to do. They want you to take it on the go and play. They want you to play it at home. So I can understand that. So I'll definitely give their marketing team credit for the concept and idea. But at the same time, like I said, I do have those concerns with third-party support. I do have those concerns with the power of the system and how long this thing's going to be supported with non-Nintendo games. Like, is this going to be able to run some of the best and highest games out there as far as graphical capabilities? Like Red Dead, is that going to be on there? So who knows? I don't know if it will be, but there is some good news. Like, we do know that Pokemon is going to be coming to this, and we're finally going to have HD graphics, and it's finally going to be able to just sit down and play it on a TV. I haven't done that with Pokemon in such a long time, so that's going to be really nice, guys. Like, whatever Pokemon game comes up for Nintendo Switch, main Pokemon game, I am definitely going to cop that. And we also have Silicon Studio, so there was a tease of Bravely franchise. So is this going to be Bravely Third going to be on this, to where we have console level graphics? I'm happy about that. So I know some of you guys were watching the reveal. A lot of you guys were really nice to me, even though I was super wrong, and said like, hey man, you're taking it good. And dude, I'm taking it completely good, because the thing about it is that I'm a Nintendo fan first and foremost. Like 100%, I'm a Nintendo fan. So I'm always going to buy whatever they put out. I even said before this whole thing, I was like, hey, if it turns out to be exactly what Eurogamer said it was going to be, I'm still going to buy it. You know why? Because I'm a Nintendo fan. But I mean, I buy lots of stuff. I'm a gaming fan. I buy the PS4. I bought the Xbox One. I buy lots of different stuff. I bought a $150 Elite controller for my Xbox One. I bought a gaming PC. I bought a Steam box. I bought a PS Vita. I bought a 3DS. I bought all the different amiibos when they first came out and stuff. I buy all sorts of tech. I bought the freaking new Nintendo 3DS that I never use anymore. I bought the 3DS is XL, so I'm a gamer first and foremost more than anything, so I always love new tech, and I have to give it to Nintendo for at least trying to do something new. I just wish they put a little bit more oomph into the system. I don't understand why it needs to be weaker and innovative. I don't know why it can't be have this other side stuff that they're doing, but also be a little bit more powerful. But that's just my take on it. I think that it's definitely better than Wii U. It's going to function better. It seems like they're going to get their stuff together when it comes to operating system, but we have to wait and see how the online is going to work. That's going to be my big thing. So they really need to make sure that this system functions way better than Wii U online, and I think that they will based on what they're doing with the tool sets and the API and all that stuff. But it's yet to be seen. But overall, I'm not like 100% like, oh my gosh, gung-ho on this, you know, like this device and this concept, detachable controllers. I don't like that. I don't think I ever will, but I do like the fact that, you know, you can get that controller, the Pro controller, this Nintendo Switch Pro controller is probably going to work with every single game. You're not going to have to switch back and forth between your Wii U gamepad and the Pro controller like you have to do in Tokyo Mirage Sessions and Xenoblade Chronicles X and other games. You're probably just going to be able to use that controller the whole time, because the actual what you would be the Wii U gamepad actually clicks in, so you can just focus on the controller. So there are some good things about this, but like I said, I was 100% wrong. I didn't think they're going to do this, but overall, I'm positive to see more Nintendo games, and I'm positive that they're moving away from having to do some type of Wii U type of thing when you're at home. You can just use some controllers, and I don't think that the Joy-Con controllers are motion controller. I think those are just the buttons, but they might be. I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's right or wrong 100% what Nintendo's going to do. But overall, what are your thoughts on Nintendo Switch? I've talked about it myself. I'm definitely going to buy one. I always buy Nintendo systems. Not happy with everything that they're doing with it, but at the same time, like, I want to play Pokemon, I want to play Bravely Third, I want to play those games, I want to play Nintendo games, so I'm definitely going to pick it up and have fun if I can, if it's good, definitely. So what are your thoughts on Nintendo Switch? How do you feel about the name, so far the third-party support, how it's going to look in the future? What is Nintendo going to do to keep this thing relative as far as power goes? Do you feel that Nintendo could possibly even be making another NX platform or device to complement the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. And what do you think the price will be for this? Because guys, this is not going to be super cheap. This is definitely going to be a $250 to $300 system or more with bundles, because that tablet is super nice. It's really nice. It's sleek. It's definitely good quality tablet with a good quality screen, so it's not going to be cheap. So we'll see what they price it at. So let me know what you guys think about all of that in the comment section below. All right, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and hit that like button if you did like it. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for news, reviews, trailers, tips and tricks, and everything in gaming. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you for the next video. Peace.